Before you quit your job, watch this video. Welcome back to my channel, The Purge Box. I am your hostess, Leah Ruth, and I love to go by Leah Ruth the Truth on social media. Can't spell truth without her. Since I was a child, I've been objective. So I don't want anyone to take that personal if you feel a pushback from me regarding something that I posted online. 9 times out of 10, I'm posting for my own sake. However, the Most High uses me a lot of times to reach my audience. So if you feel that it's personal, maybe you want to take a closer look and listen in, tune in, dial in to what I'm saying to you. You need your job. You need your job to utilize the strategy that I'm going to share with you in this video. YouTube right now is making it really simple. They're making it easy for people like you and me, small creators, to get views. If you are on the corporate plantation, if you're exchanging your time for money in an environment that is not conducive for you, it may even be in a toxic work environment, and you may absolutely hate your job. Like, I get it. I have been there. I've been there. But as a homeowner, I have a different mindset. And as a single mother of 3 adult children and now a grandmother of 2 and 1 on the way, I have a different mindset. I didn't have the liberty to quit my job because I hated it. I had to get creative and find out other ways to make money. So YouTube is a vessel. It's a lane. It's an income stream for you to leverage and begin generating and manifesting the financial aid that you need so that you can live the life that you desire. Don't quit your job, especially if you own a home. How are you going to pay your mortgage? And see, that's where a lot of bankers are banking on you not knowing this information. They literally are getting paid. They're banking and betting that someone does not shift your paradigm when it comes to your mortgage. You may hear some people say a mortgage is a death note. Oh, I don't want a mortgage. Mortuary, it's all the same root word. It means dead. And a lot of times people think because they took on a mortgage and they end up upside down in the equity, it's not equating, right? The numbers aren't matching up. So they end up upside down, perhaps because they tapped into their equity when they should not have. And the bankers are hoping that you do that. You have to kind of be like, when you're talking to the banker and they're like, oh, we're going to present this offer to you at 7.5% interest rate, and we're going to do it as a variable. And it can go down to 2.5%. Let's lock you in on this variable interest rate. Do not fall for that okie doke, okay? Because that 2.5% interest rate can sky high to 13%, 14%, something ridiculous. Like, people have not expected credit card interest rates to go from 6%, 4%, 3% to what they are now, 30%. Like, the banking system is doing everything it can to keep you dead in the water, keep you tied to a bed of debt. Whereas you're praying, if you're a Christian or a Messianic Jew like myself, an Israelite, we're praying to the Most High Yah to forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. Yet we go and get right back into debt. He's like, what are you, stupid? Like, that is the definition of insanity. You're asking me to deliver you from this debt, but you are doing the same thing to accumulate more debt. The bankers are not your friend. They're not your friend. They're not there to help you leverage your home and the equity in your home to build wealth. You're going to need to learn this from someone who's been through the entire layout of what I just put in front of you. I'm 56 years old. So my audience, what as far as YouTube is telling me, looking at my analytics, now it's changing. My audience is growing, is getting wider, my reach is getting wider because of the way that I've structured my videos on YouTube. Now my reach has gone from 18 to 44-year-old to 18 to I'm hitting the 60-year-olds. Welcome to my YouTube channel and learn something, because my objective is to teach you something good. I'm like an eagle. I fly high. I don't fly in flocks and packs with pigeons and chicken heads and hood rats and like flying squirrels, right? No. Eagles fly high. We soar alone. We soar alone, right? And so as an eagle soaring alone, my objective is my nest eggs, right? My nest egg. And in order to protect my nest egg, I have to diversify my portfolio. And one of the best ways that you can do that is leveraging your equity in your home and leveraging social media on your YouTube channel, right? Either way, you're a brand. So if you take your business and your brand serious, then you're going to structure it to create a foundational support for you to stand on. You guys and gals, listen to me. Take it from someone who has done it. So I brought my home 26 years ago. We're just going to say 26 because it'll be 26 years ago this May. I never touched the equity in my home. I'm sitting on the equity. If I were to sell my home today, I only owe under $25,000 on it. And the market is telling me my home is worth multiple six figures. So when I sell my home, I pay the bank off the $25,000 that's left, and then I will pocket the rest and move on. But before I pocket that, because I have made investments throughout the past 4 years when I closed down my practice to heal from my brain and spinal injuries and surgeries, I had work done on my home. And now I can go back and file taxes on the write-offs and gain that extra $60,000 to $70,000 that I have invested into my home that I was unable to write off because I wasn't generating an income because I was focused on my healing. Hurt people hurt people. Healed people heal people. And I want to help you heal in an area that they're telling you you're dead in if you should get a mortgage. I want to revive it. I pray to the Most High Yah for revival. And He's giving me some insight on how to revive you. So if you're hearing in the spirit, buy that house, buy that home, keep your job, keep working. You need your job so that you can pay your mortgage. And then as a homeowner, that paradigm shift has to occur. You don't have the same mindset as you had when you were a renter, where you're paying your landlord. It's like, okay, I'm paying my landlord, now I got to pay the water, gas. You may not have to do all that because I haven't rented in a very, very long time, but you get the point. So when you are a homeowner and you pay your mortgage, your paradigm has to shift to, I'm paying myself first. Especially since I know I'm not touching my equity. It's like a giant piggy bank. However much your mortgage note is, look at it as, oh, I'm just setting this money aside for me later. For when I'm ready to retire in the next 20, 25, or 30 years. All of that money is going to be there for me. Oh, by the way, let me do some little fixing ups on my investment. So I can add on that additional money. And now I'm going to walk away with, boom, this nest egg so that you can go and live the life that you desire and you deserve, right? When you age, and especially if you're aging in with disabilities, you may not want to go up and down stairs any longer. You may want to look for something all on one floor, like a ranch style or like a sexy little condo somewhere, overlooking the water or overlooking nature. Now you have what you need to manifest that dream into fruition. So also, when you make your YouTube channel, since YouTube is making it easier for people like myself in their 50s, and even the 20s and 30s and 40s and 60s, some 80-year-olds are on YouTube, and it is changing their lives. They're generating additional income streams that they haven't had before. Now, one of the ways to generate that additional income stream and get monetized is to acquire 500 subscribers and gain 3,000 watch hours. Then YouTube will allow you to receive badges, and these badges will open up an income stream for you to generate revenue through super chats or stickers. And then when you acquire 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, now you've opened up another income stream, which actually is a couple income streams for advertisers to begin monetizing your channel, your videos with ads. Now, those sponsors, depending on the type of videos you are creating, average CPM can be around $2, $3, $7, $10. And if you're talking about money and they're highly educational videos, you could be making up to $30 or even more per 1,000 views. Now, when YouTube is paying attention to the traffic, the traction, right, of your demographics, like, whoa, this video is actually gaining some traction. People are actually watching her video, staying on it all the way to the end, because the information that she is conveying and sharing with her audience is something that they need. So we need to push this video out further. And when you utilize these strategies, and I went over those strategies in the previous videos that you can take a look at once it's suggested, when this video comes to an end, YouTube will begin suggesting your video to other channels and then right up into their browser. So when people type in, before I quit my job, what do? Like, boom, this video is going to show up and give them the insight and the information that they need to make a wise and informed decision. I'm here to help you and to serve you as a loyal servant to the Most High Yah, and as an international trademark certified life coach. My objective is to help you purge trauma, transgenerational trauma, financial trauma, relationship trauma, health trauma. Trauma recognizes trauma, and I've experienced traumatic injuries that literally left me handicapped with a limited disability that is not going to improve because I've maimed. I lost 25% of my disc in lumbar 3, and a bone out of lumbar 4, and a bone out of lumbar 5, and the chief neurosurgeon had to use a robot to decompress my spinal nerve canal in hope that I gain feeling back to my right foot and leg again, in which I have. All praises to the Most High, but it left me handicapped. So I have to be super duper creative now that I'm collecting disability Social Security, and that is my only income stream because my trademark is in the back of a storage facility. That's a story for another day, and I will share that story with you one day. But right now, I need to generate these additional income streams aside from being a homeowner and a landlord, which my home has 4 income streams in it now because of the way I made the bedrooms into units, and the lower level of the home as its own separate ensuite. It's like a private apartment. So now that will generate 4 different income streams, and I still haven't touched the equity. So I'm sharing this information with you not to brag or boast, because I'm a very humble person. I'm meek and reflective, actually. I want you to win in this game called life. I want you to learn information that no one has taught me. I learned this through trial and error, through praying and through fasting, through the Most High allowing the insight to fall upon me from the crown of my head, deep, deep, deep down into my DNA, to the point that I have purged generational trauma, and now I have artifacts archived forever in the Senator John Heinz History Center Museum and Smithsonian. It's astonishing what is happening in my life. And as it happens, I'm going to bring it to you real time on YouTube, because that's one thing that you can do when you don't quit your job and you leverage YouTube. I want you to create a 12 to 20 minute video. Just create a 20-minute video. Just get into the habit of creating a 20-minute video right now and talk about how you can make money on YouTube. Turn your phone around if you're going to use your phone. If you don't have a camera, which I do, I had a whole studio. I had camera equipment. I had light boxes. All of that is in the back of a storage facility. So I'm using my phone. And my iCloud is backed up, because your phone will, to manage the storage, it's a headache. So I make sure it's all backed up, and I use my phone currently and turn it around to look at my lens. And on the iPhone, you have an option for your SD, for HD, for 4K. You change it to 4K, and you take the speed from 30 to 60, because you want it to be as clear as possible. You want to be able to look right into the eyes and the heart and soul of your demographics and speak to them, find them. There's something in you that you need to tell them, that they need to hear to pivot in life. And it may be something such as this at a time such as this. You never know. So once you create that video, you're also going to need YouTube Studio, and you're going to need a desktop version. So if you're working on your iPad or your iPhone, you will have to go to Google and type in YouTube desktop studio sites, and then put your thumb there or your finger there. Don't just tap it, because it's just going to open up as if it was YouTube Studio, which you already have access to that. You want access to the desktop. Okay, you're going to have to keep your thumb on it for it to populate in a new window, and then you click it. And if it's pulling up options for Safari and Google and whatever your browser is, skip that. Literally go to the bottom where it says skip and go to YouTube desktop sites. Click that, and it's going to populate the desktop version. Then hit it, and it's going to open up on your browser. I want you to be able to go into the dashboard and click content. Once you post your video on YouTube, you're going to have to click content on your YouTube desktop site and click that video that is populated. And now you're going to make a few edits. You're going to look to your title and make sure your titles is matching your description. Then you can go into your description, and this is another way that you can get monetized on YouTube before you actually get monetized on YouTube. If you are an affiliate marketer, if you are a coach, if you already have products that has links, you can put them in the description box. If you are on other social media sites, because you can cross post, YouTube does have algorithm that externally pulls in data and analysis from sites like Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, for example. So you will go over to the right side, right under that video, you'll see the link that you can share, and you're going to scroll down where you see end cards. On the end card, I want you to click it, and you'll see a grid to the left, and you'll see different grids of YouTube end screens. You're going to click the one that has plus playlist, video, and subscriber. because you're going to want, when YouTube begins suggesting your video, you want to give your viewers options to subscribe to your channel. If they like that channel, turn on that bell notification so that you don't miss any more content. You're going to want them to see the next video, and you're going to want it to be best for viewer. So you would collect best for viewer, let YouTube decide what video is best for viewer. And then you would click playlist, and you would need to create a playlist so that you can house all the videos and, you know, just keep it organized. I'm a very organized person. When I was working in corporate America, like I literally ran Fortune 500 companies. Okay. Click playlist, create the name of your playlist, and that's where you're going to send that particular video to the name of that playlist, and all the other videos that you're going to be creating right now as a small YouTuber, because how easy YouTube is making it for us to get views and to get monetized very quickly. Now, I had a video that took off because I did these things, and I actually did these tweaks. I utilized every tweak that I'm sharing with you, every hack to the recent videos that you will see on my channel. And one is just, it's taking off. And I'm like, okay, I did that to the other videos. Why isn't it taking off like the first one? So I had to go back and watch that video. It's titled, I'm 56. If you are in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, watch this. I rewatched it, and I'm like, oh wow. I literally took notes on all the information that I conveyed with you in that video. So I'm going to rehash it as I have. And that's why that video is taken off, because the algorithm was like, she's talking facts. I've been fact checked on social media, and I speak facts, hence the reason why I'm Leah Ruth, the truth. You can't spell truth without her, baby. It's all factual information. So then after you go to the end screen, you're going to go to the next little window below that, and it says card. You're going to select a card, because card is going to suggest right at the top. You'll see on the right or the left side, it may be here, a little black banner, and it's going to suggest a video that you should, the algorithm think you should watch. It's not me saying you should watch this. The algorithm is saying you really need to watch this video wherever she's putting it at on her channel. It's important. So that's something that has to take place when you are looking for multiple income streams. Before you quit your job, you're going to want to keep this revenue of, oh, I'm working as an independent contractor, as a partner with YouTube. And YouTube is going to take 45% of your money. But YouTube works really, really hard for you to acquire the other 55%. I think they're worth the 45%. They're going to go hard at getting you views. They're going to go super duper hard at putting your content in front of your demographics, in front of the people that share the same interests, and in front of the people that they know you have something to help them with. Provide the solution to their pain points. So again, if you are wanting to quit your job, don't quit your job. I'm telling you, to generate an additional income stream, before you do that, generate multiple income streams. Ecclesiastic, I think is chapter 11, verse 2, the Most High tells us we are to have 7 or 8 income streams in the event something bad happens. How many do you have? We cannot be putting our eggs in one basket, and I'm going to leave you with this as we're talking about nest eggs. And, you know, as a single woman, in terms of relationships, like it's an eagle. Like imagine me, I'm an eagle, right? Flying high by myself. I'm only attracting male eagles, right? I don't attract pigeons and chicken heads and hood rats, flying squirrel. I attract male eagles. And this male eagle, because I fly so high, right? right? I soar above negativity. I soar above things that will probably put half of y'all in a mental ward. I soar above it. So I need an eagle that's going to fly high above all of that. And then when I find one, I'm like, oh, I know how to, keep him around for years even. And then because of what society in America, in Western civilization has done to the so-called black man, there's a Willie Lynch syndrome. They have a problem with commitment. And so I've been carrying this nest egg for a long time, right? And so now I have a branch as this female eagle, and I want to see if this male is strong enough to help me build this nest, to help me build this home, and to keep this home happy. So I'm going to hold on to that little branch like this, and then I'm going to drop it. And if he can't catch it, then you're not man enough for me. That's how I hold on to men. Y'all have a blessed day, Miss Macaw. Thank you so much for watching this channel. I hope you learned something today. And shalom alaikum.